AI will replace your office jobs in the next 5 years. So those are not my words. Those are the words of Alexander Klupping at YNAC. I'm sure many of you have seen it, either voluntarily or involuntarily. You've probably been pushed this message a lot. And if you're like me and your LinkedIn looks a little bit like this, you see an explosion of people who will promise you the best prompt that will generate millions of dollars of revenue or will 10x your creativity. And Wall Street Journal has something to say about that, is that these prompt engineers, those jobs are obsolete, according to the Wall Street Journal. And today, we'll see how we can evolve these prompt engineers to something better, something that actually adds value. Because the way that I look at it is when we talk about prompting, the way to navigate your ChatGPT, that's just talk, right? But the real power is in AI agents, getting stuff done. So an AI agent consists, in my opinion, of 4 components. The first, it's the brain. This is its reasoning capability. These are the models that we have. Then we have the heart, the purpose for which this agent is built. Its reason for being. Then there's the ears, it's the feedback loop. So whenever it executes a task, it looks at the end result and makes sure that the next step will be better. And then most importantly, I think at least, this is what makes AI agents. Agents are the hands. These are the tools of the agent. And I would like to conduct a small experiment with you guys, if you will indulge me. This is a name, a Dutch first name. And let's see some hands. Who thinks this is a male name? Yeah? Well, what if I told you this isn't actually a name? There's no one in the Netherlands who is named Breuvis, no one. And still, many of you, and actually this happens all the time, thinks that this is a male. Why is that? That is because of the knowledge that you have from all the names that you know, the way that it sounds in your head when you pronounce it, and maybe some gut feeling about it. And this is the same way that models work, is that they are built with knowledge that is put into the model, and whatever question you will give it, it will answer you. Either something useful or something totally bullshit. And this is the scary part about models, right? This is why there is a job, the prompt engineering, in the first place, because you need to know how to work with these models. So models, the brain of the agent. And then the most important thing, in my opinion, are the tools, the hands that we give the agent. So imagine we have ChatGPT with the prompt and the brains, and now we tell it, this is a tool, and it looks at my calendar, and it checks to see whether I'm available, and it can add new events. Or this is Excel, and you can add rows to an Excel. You don't have to tell it how it works exactly, just tell it what the purpose is of the tool. And then, and this is truly the magic of the AI agents, with its brain, it will figure out the steps to take and the tools to use to execute a task for you. Imagine this case. This is something from a real-world example. Many companies are certified in information security. And if you have a company that is ISO 27001 certified, you have to look at the Dutch Center for Cybersecurity, where they publish certain vulnerabilities, and you have to assess whether or not that vulnerability impacts your organization or not. Now, obviously, this is this is a nice job to have, right? Because it's really fulfilling to look at the 134. There were 134 vulnerabilities published by the NCSC in April, and assess whether or not it impacts your organization. An AI agent, you could give it the tool to browse the web, to look at your information security system, and it will assess that for you. These are the types of things that AI agents will be able to do or are doing right now, and will only continue to evolve. So, the question or the statement, AI will replace your jobs? No, I don't think so, to be honest. But it will take over a lot of your tasks, and I would say embrace that. And if you're smart, you give it the boring tasks first.